me, myself, and I. Every time you speak is by the grace of God. So you first use him. Then you say, when I graduate, I will serve in. Then I will get a job here. I will marry. Oh, you needed to see my plan. My plan was immediately after my MSc, I go straight to Abuja, live near Koza, in Guzape Hills. Oh, it's those terrace building. I've put myself in one of those apartments, and I'm going to cut a beautiful damsel. I say I will serve you, oh God. You can see my heart, Father. I will be you know, there's a way you'll be telling God, just try me and see. God, just trust me with this thing. And God don't need to try you. He has seen your end from the beginning. While you are talking, they say, look at this liar. There's a way you are praying now. That thing you are praying for, because of God's, oh Jesus. You know, there are characters that you need to be perpetually conscious about concerning God, so that you will know he's not a man. And when you are talking to him, you will look at him from the lens that he's not like I cannot pray around him. God is at the end from the beginning. He's not Alpha and Omega. He's Alpha Omega. He is both in the end of a matter that has not even begun yet. So while you are saying, Lord bless me, and I will, you know, you came out from one all night and they say, maybe you should try the inner dimension of prayer. And then you say, what is the inner dimension? You know, there are too many dimensions in this generation. So they added one new rema to you. And they say, in this context, don't ask God for anything for yourself. Pipe your request through his own will. So you say, Lord, you know, Anna has been crying, give me a child, give me a child, give me a child. It has not come. Then they say, tell God that, give me a child, and I will give it back to you. Just make me a route to host a baby for you. Hey, then you now come with your greedy heart and say, Lord, bless me and I will become a kingdom fire. Before you finish, say kingdom fire. They will carry 2 billion in the world of spirit and add to your spirit and watch the change of shape of your spirit. That is before you say finance. You know what follows many of our prayer requests? As soon as you are asking for it, immediately because of mercy, they begin to take you through the tribulation that will qualify you to handle it. And so many people don't know that the answer to their prayer is actually affliction sometimes, because it's only affliction that gives you capacity to bear the things you have asked for that you don't have capacity to hold. And so immediately you say, Lord, give me, and God sees that you don't have space to carry. It is like seeing something in your phone of your friend and you say, send it to me, and your phone gave you an honest advice. Memory space not sufficient. There is something you need to delete from your phone to receive this one. So what must live your life? How do you think it will live without pain? You say God add, and you don't know that something will go out. God give, and you don't know that something will leave you. There are times when it is your prayer that will be responsible for many friendships that will end. Suddenly you will just see people misunderstanding you, left, right and center, and it looks like you are becoming more lonely. No, a spirit is creating space. Memory space, not sufficient matter, is what they are addressing. There are times you will pray and say, Lord, increase this business, and God will shut down the business. Hey, and you say, it's as though that prayer did not work. It was, in fact, it was when I prayed the prayer that the little spirits are creating space. Jesus says, I have yet so many things to say unto you. But the challenge is you cannot bear them. You don't have space. See, this space matter I'm speaking about, some of you don't have space to receive the kind of husband you are imagining. So it will always be only in your imagination. There is a space. That your selfishness, that your self-centeredness, Jesus will use experience to break it. People will shatter your heart in multiple pieces. And you will think that it's even after a heated prayer time when you have decided to live holy and righteous. Now you are now meeting all kinds of questionable brothers. It's space business. They are creating space. You will go back and cry and say, Lord, but this is not the plan. I asked you before I entered this relationship. Learn to tell the difference between process and result. Some brothers are only process.